Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got to say? Right. And you used Hollyoaks as a reference. Don't ever do that again.
We'd been there for so
You
long.
paid him?
I paid him. I went, if we leave now, you can have £20. I need to leave. We'd been there for 4.5 hours. It was f***ing freezing. I was sick.
Hello, you are listening and you're watching if you've got the YouTube.
The
Chris and Rosie Ramsey. This is Shag Married Annoyed.
The YouTube.
The YouTube.
Listen, go on the Google, find the YouTube, and watch the videos.
Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Hope you're well.
Hello.
The world is shit currently, but we are here to hopefully bring you a little bit of light relief.
Just take your mind off it. Cheer you up. Yeah. Have a little bit of a laugh.
I looked in the charts the other day.
Yeah.
And there was me and you and Rob and Josh.
Yeah.
Holding up the masses.
Yeah.
Of just
keeping it light.
Just keeping it lighthearted. Trying my best.
And it's all just news and politics.
It was all amongst news and politics, which I was actually listening to. I've listened to 2 news podcasts on a walk.
Think you're hard, do you?
I know some facts.
But we'll drop some knowledge bombs, are you?
I know facts and figures.
Yeah.
But then I go on Instagram and I don't know what's real anymore.
Of course.
I don't know what's real and what's fake.
Well, I mean, is Jim Carrey real? There's the first thing we can talk about.
Oh, do you know what it is, right? You said this, didn't you?
I said it this morning.
Morning.
I'd be fucking devastated if I'd just paid a shitload of money to get me eyes lifted and me cheek implants and whatever the fuck else he's had done. And then for people to not only outwardly say you look weird, but to literally question whether it's fucking
him
you or a clone. Like, look,
but I did say though, I think if it is right, it would be something that he would do.
Yes.
But but who knows?
Again, misquote. In the future, all right. If it turns out it was his clone, slap us on the wrist. I'm wrong, but I don't think it is.
I think he's just had a bit fill out. He's put on a bit weight on his face.
He might be doing a role. You don't know. But fuck
guess
me.
what, Chris? Guess what? He's just aged.
Yeah,
like,
he's aged,
and people can't bear it.
Yeah, or maybe he's trying to stop it. I don't know, but fucking hell, like, you imagine getting like, I don't know, like on our level, like imagine like I don't know, getting a haircut, or getting your hair dyed. I'm sick of the little grey bits on the side of my head. I get my hair dyed, right? And then someone goes, I turn up at something, I don't know, comedy awards, and people are like, that's a fucking clone of him. That's not. I'm like, shouldn't have got that hair dyed, should I? That was a fucking mistake.
It always makes us laugh though when someone isn't in the limelight for a while, and then they put pictures. Can you believe it's like what? It's 20 years later. People change.
They did one. I think what was the one I saw a while ago? It was Jet Li. Remember Jet Li, the guy who did all the film, like the martial arts films and stuff.
All right, okay.
It was like,
I don't remember.
He was a sort of next one after Jackie Chan, kind of like martial arts, did all his own stunts, like no, just yawn while I'm talking to you. Absolutely fine, unbelievable. Fucking just yawns openly, just yawns into me face.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I've been awake since 5 a.m.
Right, yeah, okay.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
because I decided to have children. Stupid! What a stupid idiot I am. So yeah, sorry, I'm really tired the day. I've just been up too early, man. I know. God, I miss just like being able to stay in bed.
Yeah, but then when you do, you feel guilty when you got kids. That's the thing. You go all have a day in bed, and you feel fucking terrible.
I know. I can't enjoy relaxing. I don't relax
I'm
anymore.
on tour at the minute, right? And sometimes we're not checking out the hotels till 12 o'clock. I can't fucking stay still. What? No, I got up in fucking Brighton the other day and I walked around Brighton. It was fucking raining.
Maybe one time, because I've definitely rang you at 11 o'clock and you've been in bed.
No,
so
absolutely not.
Absolutely have.
11 o'clock in bed? Are you crazy?
Yes.
Where was I?
I don't know. It has happened.
I had breakfast and everything. No, not on this tour.
Nah.
Not on this tour.
Nah.
Because I'm a parent now. No, because I'm a full-time parent now.
All right, then, well, what time are you getting up? Like 10?
9 o'clock, I think. Something like that. But listen, all I'm saying is you can't lie in bed. You feel bad. Even if you give yourself a day, you go, I could be chilling, but I'm just like, no, I just walk. I'm no slagging Brighton off here, but I just walk around. Just fucking walk, because I'm like, I should be moving. I should be doing something. It gets ingrained in you.
Yeah, I totally
That's the
agree.
thing. Them 2 little tossers who we live with, right? We're children, love them to death. Tossers, they're going to be teenagers in bed, not getting up till midday or whatever, and we are going to be conditioned through years and years of being woke up. Saturday mornings, me and you be up 7 o'clock. Fucking pottering around, and they'd be like, what you doing? And we'll be like, well, you fucking did this to us.
Should we join the park run?
No,
okay.
No, God, no. Oh no.
I think we drink too much. We drink too much to join something that early.
Running is a solitary affair. I don't understand people going running in groups. I've never understood it. Do you want to go running? Yeah. How many? Do you want to go with 20,000? Wait, no. I'll put Netflix on and
You
go on the
can't speak,
treadmill.
can you? Really?
I'm just not going to fucking run. I don't like being on a busy pavement.
Yeah.
Running's
they
a
say,
solitary thing.
On the Peloton, when they say you should be able to hold a conversation, I'm like, I don't want to have a conversation right now.
Conversational pace
I want to
doesn't
just
exist.
concentrate on me breathing.
Doesn't exist.
Doing all my stuff.
By the way, what I was going to say was you cut us off. They did it with Jet Li ages ago. They did a photo of him like from one of his films of like the early noughties, and then a photo of him. Someone had spotted him now, and they're like, oh, "He's aged." Yes, he's aged. Just because you're famous, it doesn't mean you don't age. I mean, some people are aging incredibly. Some people age
of course.
wonderfully.
And as well, we've spoke about this before. I think people think that once someone's famous, they have to just be famous forever. Like they're never allowed to change their mind. Like they have to just be that person forever. And like that doesn't happen, does it?
Yeah. Well, sometimes, but you know.
Well, you know, I would say
some
8
people
out
are
of 10.
blessed. I think some people. Paul Rudd. The man
lovely.
hasn't aged a fucking day. He looks amazing. But you know, good genes, good genetics.
Yeah.
Probably moisturises like a motherfucker. Yeah. So listen.
Probably has tweakments as well.
Tweakments or one little
sneaky.
tiny ones that don't allegedly.
Sneaky.
Yes. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being part of Shag, Marry, Annoyed. If you'd like to like and subscribe and all that shit, that would be really helpful. Probably not very convincing when I say and all that shit, but there we go. It is time for this week's lucrative sponsor. Rosie, it's happening. This week's sponsor is Light Mornings.
Oh.
The Light Mornings are back. It's here. I wake up. I look at the curtain. There's a crack of light.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Is there a fire? Is there a lighthouse? No. Has someone parked a car? No, it's daylight.
It's spring.
Oh God, it's happening.
Is it
so
spring?
Happy. I don't know, but the other day, but it's mad how you forget though, innit? Because the other evening, I went to take the bins out. I walked in the back garden, and it was still light in the back garden at like it was only about 4:45, and I was like, oh, the hills are just
the kids
amazing.
were playing outside last night.
Unbelievable.
After school.
Absolutely
I was
amazing.
just so happy about it.
Oh, and we live in the north as well, so we're probably getting the shittest version of that. So if you live down in the south and you're getting actual warmth, fuck me, congratulations. And have we become those old fuckers who talk about and whinge about the weather? Yes, we have. Hard lines.
Yes, we have, because it affects your mental health, and it's nice to be back.
It really
We're
does.
back, baby.
Back, bitches.
Jingle! Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Shag, Married, Annoyed.
Hello.
Like we said before, hope you're all well, and it is just a bit intense
At the minute.
out there.
Yes.
But we are here. You're on tour still?
I am on tour
Lovely,
still.
going well.
Or as I like to call it at the moment. So there's two jobs I've got at the minute. My first job, 3 jobs. One job's the podcast, obviously. Love it a bit. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Great.
Would I change my co-host? No, I wouldn't. I'm all right with that as well.
Shake it. Listen. Shake it up. Try. Give it a try.
Well, I am working
Give it
on
a
a clone.
Oh, my
I am working on a clone.
Prosthetic.
It's just great. You go, will you meet her? So, honestly, do you know what I've done?
What?
I've evolved a period out of her. She never has a period, which is amazing.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
If I didn't have a period, I think I'd be the perfect woman. What?
Yeah, you would. Yeah,
Don't you think?
I'm totally joking. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I think I briefly mentioned your period on stage the other night when I was on tour, and I think there was a lady in the crowd who mustn't listen regularly to the podcast and was just like, was mortified that I was mentioning my wife's period. And I was like, "You're not up to date, are you?" I was like, "You don't understand that the period is the third host of the podcast."
But is it not good that men talk about periods? I said that Robin's getting the big chat today at school, isn't he? The big chat. Not the sex education chat, because they already had that, which was mortifying last year.
Awful.
I don't feel like that should have happened, but that's by the by. It's done now. I don't feel like I was warned about it, and then I just sort of got told, and I was like, okay, anyway, that's by the by, it's happened. The big chat about, and I said to him this morning, I said, what they're going to talk about, tiddlers and periods. And what did he say? He was just like, oh, shut up, man.
fucking mortified.
Shut up.
He was mortified.
Yeah, he hates
I told you, didn't I, yesterday we were in the car, and I said, know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I just said, you know what I mean? And I left a little gap, and I went, Jelly Bean? And he went, don't you
He hate it.
ever. And I was like, what the that's not even that bad.
On the subject of him, I forgot to tell you about this.
Right.
Do you know the other day when they were just being dicks? Most
narrow it
days.
down.
Most days. Anyway,
let's check my diary. Oh, that was every. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more specifics.
it was just a day when they were being dicks.
Right.
I said to Robin, I don't know if you might not have been here, But you might have been downstairs. I can't remember. Anyway, he was going to bed. And I said to him, and I was like, I'm sick of everyone being rude in this house. I'm sick of no one listening. I was just doing one of them rants. I had a rant. He was reading his book, and I was just having a rant. And then I said, do you know what it is? I went, you would be gutted. I think it was one of them pity me moments. I went, if I packed my bags and I left this house, you would be gutted. Which I hate, actually, because is that like what narcissistic parents do? Possibly. Probably. Yeah. Anyway.
Listen, when your back's against the wall, you pull out the old narcissistic parent stuff. Come on.
Well, I know. I just had a moment. I felt sorry for myself. Anyway, all he did, so I was like, and I would leave this house and I'll never come back. And he literally looked up from his book and he just went, that's a bit dark, isn't it? And then carried on reading. Couldn't give a shit.
Well,
and I thought, well,
I just think you pull them out now and then. You really do. Like, I paid him to leave a skateboard park the other day. We'd been there for so long.
You paid him?
I paid him. I went, if we leave now, you can have £20. I need to leave. We'd been there for 4.5 hours. It was fucking freezing. I was sick.
Why? You did not tell me that you paid him to leave, Chris.
I managed to change it at the last minute. I managed to change it and say, look, you did so well in the competition that, you know, you got up. They did the competition. Everyone was watching you now. They had to take turns. Someone was on the microphone. They were like, next to the ramp sits Robin Ramsey. Yeah. And he had to do all the stuff. It was amazing. And I was like, yeah, pay to leave / you did really well.
Why didn't you just say we're going now?
Because
What You are ruining these kids. You're actually ruining these
kids.
Should
I have packed my bags and tell them I was leaving them there, should I? You pick a fucking side, will you?
I'd rather they be sort of emotionally scarred from the possibility of we're leaving, right?
Spoiled.
The threat of we're leaving, than they're getting 20 quid just whenever they want.
It was 12 quid in the end. The thing he wanted was 12 quid. I kept the 8 quid, pocketed it. His actual words were, I'll let you keep that 8 quid, Dad, because that was clearly a bribe. Why am I telling you this? Why am I telling you?
Why are you telling? Why do you do this? Why do you keep doing this? And then do you know what's the most upsetting? This has been a beef because they'll do something and you go, these children are spoiled rotten. And I'm like, well, because you bribe them to leave places, you moron. You say, get your stuff. We're leaving now, or I'm going to pack my bags.
Listen, love, listen.
Stop, Chris, stop it though,
Rosie,
because
please.
You buy the McDonald's every
Rosie,
week.
Can you stop it? I've got a
You're not the favourite parent.
I've got a shiny £20 note if you stop talking about this. No. I've got a shiny £20 note for you if you just leave this. If you forget about all this now.
You're a moron.
Got a shiny £20 note for you.
Well, good luck, because they're clever, right? And they do realise that, you know, sometimes we are a team, but sometimes we're very much not, right? And I think that's because we're both fiercely independent. So they will know, Mom doesn't just give us stuff, but Dad does. So good luck. They're going to bleed you dry. Okay. And who they're not going to bleed dry?
Okay.
Me.
Right.
So there you go. Okay. All right?
Fine.
They'll be like, Dad's a pushover. He'll buy us that. He'll get us this.
No, it depends what day you catch us on, because sometimes I'm an absolute pushover. Sometimes I'm an absolute.
You're always a pushover. No. You're always a pushover.
I'm not having this.
You buy, literally, the amount of times they come home, every time you go to the supermarket, you buy them something.
Yeah, not ridiculous though. Just like a sweet or something. It's not like toys.
Every time, Chris. You're a mug. You're a fool. Do you know what I buy them? Mm-hmm. They get a packet of raisins out the multi pack that I bought. Yes, they do. What do you want from the shop?
A handful of bird seed.
You can have a brioche out of the pack that I bought, and that's it.
Okay.
I don't buy them naff all me.
Okay. Noted. Listen, do you want to hear about my jobs? 3 jobs, right? As I was saying. Anyway, podcast, right? Like I said, definitely changing the co-host. Stand up, and my other job is coming home and trying my best not to get fucking coughed and sneezed on so that I'm ill when I go back out on tour. I've known nothing like it. Mm-hmm. The pair of them. But at you, just in your face, just sitting like that. I feel wind. I just feel wind from coughs on my body the whole time.
Is this you trying to prepare me for you just not coming home at all? This is what this feels like.
I just need to stay. What did they used to do? I need to quarantine. I just need to quarantine so I can still do the gigs.
Well, was it? I don't want to dig them out, but we interviewed a pop star. We've interviewed a couple of pop stars who tell us that when they finish tour, they'll go and just stay in a hotel for a week to decompress.
Oh God, yeah, I don't want to say who it was, but I've told loads of people this. But really someone who we have interviewed a couple of times, who's a musician and a famous man, told us of another even more famous guy who, when he finishes a massive world tour, stays in a hotel round the corner from his house and just pops in for a couple extra hours per day just to get you that. I mean, that's the fucking life, innit? That's the fucking life, innit? I'm going to say who it was, actually. I'm not going to say who told her, but I'm going to say who it was.
No, why?
Just so everyone knows who it is.
Anonymity.
All right, yeah.
Gotta have some trust.
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't know this guy.
I don't actually remember who it was.
It was Bono.
It was Bono.
I got told that Bono comes back from a massive tour. I mean, and their tours are mental. I mean, and U2 do separate planes. They don't travel together in case they all die and the whole band's gone, so they go on separate planes.
Right.
So he comes back and apparently just stays in a hotel around the corner.
Wow.
And just come in for a couple hours and then fucks off back at the hotel, stays one night, comes in 6 hours the next day, fucks off back at the hotel, just drip feeds himself back to his family.
Used to his family. It's mad how the other half live, isn't it?
Oh,
it's mad.
Just great, isn't it? Imagine that.
Oh, I'd be raging.
No?
I'd be like, dipping your toe in again, are you? Huh?
I stayed an extra half an hour, do you have you, dickhead?
I just think, do you know what it is, right? In his defence, it's the way that you choose to live your life.
Yeah.
We, which is, and it's not, I don't want to talk, no, what am I going to say?
What are you going to say? Quick, say something you're going to regret that you have to wake up in the middle of the night, remember,
it's
then
not that I'm
text
going to
Daisy
regret
to
it.
take note of the podcast.
We are in a financial position where we could live a very different life to what we do. But it's because I feel like I need to see my kids all the time.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of mom and family that I had, and I want that for my kids, and you're the same. So you could go and stay in a hotel down the road for a week, but I would be like,
Rosie,
sorry,
Rosie,
what are you doing?
Listen to me.
The kids
listen
need
to me
it.
right now, and this is from the bottom of my heart. I don't like any of the hotels around here, which I have looked into, so I'm not going to do it.
Actually, this is the difference. We're like, right, we seem to be talking a lot here, but no, the difference is you would love to do that.
100%. Honestly, someone open a nice little hotel around here, South Shields, open a pretty nice one, and I can come, oh, God, you're kidding us. I'd live there full time. I'll just pop in now and then. In, bed and bath. See you later.
I know. Do you think Bono gets up at 5 o'clock with his kids? Then does a show?
His kids must be grown up now.
I don't know if he's got kids, to be honest with you.
No. So it's just his wife. He just comes.
I think it's just his life. It's just
he stays in a hotel, just goes and sees his wife. Oh, yeah, that's enough, love. Can't be seeing you anymore, love. We've done 2 hours, love. I'll be back in the morning. I don't know if that's sort of.
Is he Irish? He is Irish. Yes, I don't know. Babadoo, 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 ba.
I forgot to tell you something last week.
Okay.
So, me and Carl, I went to do jiu-jitsu with some lads in Milton Keynes, right? Mm-hmm. And then Carl found like a little, I think I told you, Carl found like this little like health club thing around the corner, where we went and had like a sauna and that afterwards. Basically, because I didn't want to do jiu-jitsu. What? What's that look for?
Just must be nice.
Where we went and we did all that.
You're going to go on tour again next year?
Eh? What?
You doing it again next year?
Listen, I swore blind on this podcast that I wasn't going to add any dates.
Because it's just,
I'm assuming I'm probably going to add some dates because I'm a massive hypocrite.
Before the tour started, you were just like, you were a bit sad and you were saying you're going to miss the kids and that. And honestly, I haven't really seen that I haven't seen that follow through. You don't seem sad at all. Yeah,
Rosie.
Actually, if anything, you seem like a lot happier.
Rosie, I am. Listen, you and is it Robert and Steve? What they're called? What them two? You and them two kids mean so much to me. You and Peter and Richard? Is Richard? One of them begins with an R. You and them Baines. I love you so much. I can barely concentrate on me day trips, jiu-jitsu, and am I taking me golf clubs tomorrow? Yes, I am taking me golf clubs tomorrow. Have I booked a full round of golf in one of the days that I'm away? Yes. But I will be thinking of you and the kids the entire time that I'm there.
What were you saying?
What I'm saying was, right, so we went to this gym. It was really weird. It was like a little sort of, really like, I can't remember what it was called, but I think Carl put it on his Instagram. It was a really like Instagrammable little cool health club thing. It was like, I don't know if this makes sense as an analogy, but it was like if Hollyoaks did a gym. That's kind of what it felt like. It was like young and cool and a lot of wood and like black shower heads and.
Do you know what
what?
Using Hollyoaks as a reference.
Bad, innit? Am I old?
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
You could, there's a lot more now, really, that you could have said.
It was just dead fucking cool.
Right, okay.
But I don't know.
Brat Summer, like that sort of.
I don't know what that is.
Right. Well, just like,
Bridgerton.
yeah.
If Bridgerton did a gym, would that work?
I mean,
is that what the kids are watching?
I don't know. Is it?
Is that old? Is that medieval? Not Bridgerton then. What's the other one?
Bridgerton.
What's the one where the spunk, he drinks spunk out of a bath?
Saltburn.
That one. If they did a gym.
That's I don't think that's in this time either.
No,
Is it?
I missed that.
Can't
So
remember.
Euphoria. If Euphoria did a gym, that's
Right.
porny in it. Listen, it was a fucking cool gym. Is all
Just
I'm
a really
saying,
cool.
right?
Well, no,
Really cool gym.
okay. I still don't know what it looks like though. You have not explained because
Like-
Hollyoaks as a gym is really not like
was
I
just an
haven't watched Hollyoaks since I think I was
Imagine,
about
all right.
19.
Imagine an Instagram influencer opened a gym,
Okay.
right? And he's
Right.
got tattoos and he's got fucking bright white teeth. This isn't the guy. The guy who owned it looked nothing like this. But the person you can imagine, really good looking fella, you know, and it's
Like
got
the
a
good
thing-
looking couples.
Like the good looking couples, and she's standing next to him and she's doing that thing that makes her arse stick out, and they're going,
Right.
"Welcome to our gym," and everything's
Okay.
black and it's all cool, and
Right.
there's little squeegees in the showers that were black, and you squeeze.
Okay.
I'm not describing it very well, and if
No, no,
anything, I
you
might
have.
be putting people off, but it's a fucking
No,
awesome place. I
You've,
can't remember what it was
you
called.
have described it a lot better because
Right.
you said Hollyoaks,
Right.
Chris, and that is
The Gladiators. All right, imagine the Gladiators opened a gym. It would look like this.
you've gone the right.
I don't know what I'm
Okay.
talking about. It's
I
a
don't
fucking
know
nice
what
gym, right? It
it
had
was
a
a
cold
nice
plunge.
gym.
It had all this stuff, right? We had to get, right? The guy who owned it came in and said hello to us the next day. We booked it the night before, me and Carl.
Mm-hmm.
And Carl, and obviously because I wanted to have a shower, I didn't want to do jiu-jitsu and then sit in the car to Brighton for ages, right? So I phoned them up and I was like, do you provide towels? And they were like, no. And then I went, do you have lockers? And they went, yes. Now, apparently, because Carl phoned up and booked both of us under one address to stay there, and then I phoned up and asked if they had lockers, there was like, it flagged up on their system, and they had to like background check with and then check on when we came in and be like cagey with we, because phoning up and asking if you've got lockers and booking off of two people off one address is apparently what thieves do, who come to gyms and just rob all the lockers.
You are a couple of
Dithery-old men.
just fucking twats. Like, I'm sorry.
Bad, innit?
Yes,
But he was like, oh, we were like, the staff were like on alert. It was like, when these two come in, like, keep an eye on them and that, and they were fucking following around. But it was because that's what people do. They come in and they just nick out of the lockers and then they leave, apparently. But then
None of that. Right, okay. That whole story was one of the worst stories you've ever told on the podcast. And it made no fucking sense.
Okay.
It was shit.
Okay.
Do you want to retract the whole thing and get
Yes.
it taken
I
out?
want to retract everything I just said.
Because that was, we'll never get those 5 minutes back. All you wanted to say was that they just thought you were dodgy.
They
Thought you
I was
were
a
robbing.
They thought I was a criminal.
Great.
They thought I was a criminal.
Right.
That's it.
Wonderful.
That's
It's should we go straight to questions because it's a really slow. Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got to say? Right. All you've got to say is that you and Carl are really old and live in the past, and you ring up about lockers and booking under
Yeah.
different addresses, and you used Hollyoaks as a reference. Don't ever do that again. I think, is it still on? It probably is still on. I think
Is Hollyoaks still on?
I think so.
I got off a
That's-
party in
don't.
Hollyoaks once.
Good for you. I don't want to upset anybody because I think it is, but I just don't think it's our
Okay.
reference point. So I'm still doing Pilates.
Yay!
Yeah, which is nice.
Are there lockers there?
There's actually not. There's no lockers, and it's just like places to put your coat and your shoes. But I take my bag in with us like a little old lady because I don't want to leave my bag.
See, well, you're fucking slagging me off. You're old as fuck as well.
No, but I didn't. Sorry, I didn't write down in my notes. Tell Chris and everyone listening that I take me bag in.
Listen, it's not all fucking gold, right? Some stuff I'll tell you and you might have something to spin off from. Sometimes you don't, and I'm just talking into the fucking ether.
Babadoo, 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 ba.
Here's something that makes me and Carl sound even more pathetic, by the way.
What?
So this week just gone, I did Halifax, Stockton. We drove there and back every single night. And because Carl gets off stage an hour and a half before me or whatever, Carl drove himself as well. Do you know on the drive to Halifax, Carl was in the car behind me and I was in the car in front, and we were on the phone talking for nearly the entire journey. I said to him, this is fucking pathetic. I was like, this is what brand new couples do. Like,
Oh no, you've got a lovely friendship. I think it's really important.
but it was like, we couldn't, like, so he set off at whatever time from, he lives in Newcastle, I live in South Shields, so he'd set off at whatever time, and then I got picked up by my tour manager and I got taken down. And he phoned to ask about, there was a road closed, and he phoned to ask about it. And then we stayed on the phone, and I was like, we've just gone past like a bakery. You see the bakery yet? And he was like, no. And then 2 minutes later, I'd be like, I've gone past it now, and we're so excited. And I went, why is this so exciting? We're going to the same place. Obviously, we're following the same route. Why is it so exciting? And he said, because we're set off at different times from different places, and we've ended up on the same roads. And at one point, he was behind us in the van. I couldn't contain myself. I was so excited. But I finished a banana, and I did consider throwing the banana skin over the top of the cart because we do play a lot of Mario Kart. But the two manager told us I couldn't.
Babadoo, 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 ba.
It's time for What's Your Beef?
What's your beef? What's your beef? What's your beef?
Now, I have been, a delight when I come back, picking up the reins, been amazing, and I've been away for quite a lot, so I can't have annoyed you then. So there can't be much things that you have beef with me this week.
You're not actually wrong.
Really?
I don't. Well, because you haven't really been here.
Wow.
I wouldn't say you've been a delight. You've been very tiptoey, which annoys us.
Right.
Like, just like...
Well, because I don't want to come back and, swing my dick around and piss you off. So I'm very,
I do have one beef.
Brilliant.
It's actually different from the one I was going to say.
Didn't take long.
What's happening with us cooking? Because you're just getting me way.
Right.
But I think I'm getting your way as well.
Well, yesterday I was cooking...
No, you are... Okay, this is more than me beef. You always want to empty the dishwasher. That stupid dishwasher when I'm cooking.
Right.
You're just getting me way.
Okay.
And I hate you.
I have to empty it, because you're using all the shit, and then you need stuff, so you're getting stuff out of it, and I think, well, I'll empty it then, but then you're using so much fucking shit, I need to empty it to put it back because we're running out of bench space, because you just fucking ignore it. Ugh.
Hate it.
Let's go paper plates. Paper plates.
They do that in America. It blows my mind.
Really?
Oh my God. Oh, you're not in TikTok, are you? TikTok.
I'm not in TikTok.
You're not on TikTok. I meant to say on. Sorry. You're not on TikTok. There's loads of videos on TikTok where they're just mums, not very many dads, not many men do it. It's mostly women.
Sexist.
Just plating up dinner
Yeah.
in America on paper plates. And then they just hide them all in the bin.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what the carbon footprint of a dishwasher or a shitload of hot water to wash plates versus throwing them away is, but I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and say that I imagine just using paper plates and slinging them away is worse for the environment than just washing your dishes.
Who knows? I don't believe anything anymore.
Brilliant.
Probably be Jim Carrey in a mask. The Mask.
Sorry if you just put two and two together there, because some guy said it was him in a mask, and you
The film.
yeah. You've just God.
I don't know
My
what's
beef
going
with you,
Yes.
and you haven't just read it off me iPad.
No,
have
I
you?
can't read that far.
Good. And you that sounds like a lie.
I can't.
You are gonna be mortified. There's gonna be egg on your face here. Last night, it wasn't a beef against me, but I'm beefing on behalf of Rafe. Last night, Rafe got star of the week at school.
Yes.
Came in, he was buzzing. Got star of the week, got his little certificate, his little pen, his little toy, everything. Very, very proud of him. He'd finished all his dinner. And I said,
I told you.
here it is. I love it when it takes you a while to click on. So he finished all his dinner, and I said, you know what? You've been such a good boy. You got star of the week. Would you like some chocolate? And he said yes. And I went, okay. And I went in the fridge, and I got an Easter egg out, because we went to a restaurant on Saturday night, me and you, and we had the kids with. We had a lovely night out, but we had quite a bit of wine. And afterwards,
But
I
we
went
didn't
to the
get a
shop.
dessert.
We didn't get a dessert. Afterwards, I went to the shop and I got 2 Easter
Yes.
eggs. You
Dessert.
had forgotten about the second Easter egg, so I went in the
How
fridge and I
drunk
got this.
was I?
I was really drunk, and I got this Easter egg out, and you were like, "Where the fuck did you get that?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, we bought it the other night." And I was like, "Right, I'm just gonna open some for Rafe." And you went, "No, don't you dare!" And she wrestled it off us, guys. She wrestled it off us, right? Put it in the fridge. Went in the other cupboard and went, "Rafe, do you want a Kit Kat?" And he got a Kit Kat instead of some chocolate egg.
He loves Kit Kat. Look, he calls them Cat Cats.
Cat Cats?
He loves a Cat Cat.
He's so canny, isn't
Sorry, he loves a Kit Kat. He doesn't know. He does not need to know.
It's unbelievable.
If them two know that Easter egg's in that fridge, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
And then who's not going to enjoy the Easter egg? Muggins here. No.
Unbelievable.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
Getting 20 quids left and left. Fucking, I can't speak. Right in centre.
Here's one. Would you pay them to not eat that Easter egg?
No.
It's the last Easter egg in the land, right? You are on your period and hungover,
Oh, God.
right? And there's just the Easter egg left, and they both want the Easter egg, but you've got £40 in your hand to give them £20 each, or they're going to eat that Easter egg. What would you do?
I'd give them the money.
And there it is.
But you don't
rest
live in a situation.
my case, you filthy hypocrite.
You're here now. Babadoo, 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 ba.
It's time for questions from the public.
Questions from the
public. As always, if you'd like to get in touch, it is shaggedmarriedannoyed@gmail.com. And if you'd like to send a voice note to our WhatsApp, the number is 07874 406650, and it's on the podcast page on your little podcast app, so you can just click it on there, really. But I've said it anyway.
Congratulations.
And will I learn it? Will I fuck?
You don't need to learn it. You can have your tools around you.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I can read it out.
Yeah.
Should write it down on me. I should write it down on me mic stand. There's a good idea. I'll look forward to forgetting to do that.
Yeah, good. Yeah, great. Right. I've got these voice notes which I totally forgot. I've only listened to a few of them, so I can't remember. But Daisy sent them, so they should be good.
Just smash them. Smash through them. Let's go.
Hey, Chris and Rosie. So my partner would probably kill me if he knew I was sending this in.
Juicy.
But I just had to do it. So last year, he decided he wanted to lose weight. He didn't want to do the jabs, so he decided to take these slimming tablets. Now, these slimming tablets strip all of the fat out of the food you're eating. So you can imagine what they do to you. He took a slimming tablet on his birthday. And on his birthday, that night, we were going out for a curry with all of our friends. So in his infinite wisdom, he thought he'd take a tablet that day. Go to the next day, and he comes in absolutely traumatised to the bedroom to tell me that he has shat out pure orange oil. And he wasn't lying, because even though he flushed the toilet, the whole toilet was orange. It's like someone had sprayed it with orange oil. And that is what he did for 2 days. And that day I thought, let me change the bed. As I've taken off the bottom sheet, there was an orange splatter across our mattress. So clearly, in the night, he decided to do a little pop. And in that pop, he'd pebble dashed, spray painted our bed with orange oil. It took a whole new meaning to "you've been tangoed."
Do you know what? I've heard of that before. They're quite old school, them. I used to work with someone who took them.
That sounds fucking terrifying.
Yeah, they take like all of the fat out of everything you eat, so you do kind of just excrete like oil and all that kind of stuff. Oh, God.
Mate. So like, right, so some curries, when you get them, you know, from a place, they'll have that like layer.
The layer on top.
You're telling me that layer on top, that stuff that when it's on your fingers for days, he was just firing that out of his back end for days.
Yeah.
That's horrendous. I'm sorry, why is the first thing I go to? He must have been wiping for hours.
I know. Why did he take it on his birthday? Surely on your birthday you go, I'm having the night off.
That's a weird time to do. So I don't understand what they do something to your insides that makes you not take any of the fat in.
Apparently,
that
and
can't
just,
be
the
good
fat
for
must
you.
just go through all the way through you.
Oh God,
Grim, not good. Ready?
No, I'm not.
Hi, Chris and Rosie. So I've just listened to the episode where you were talking about the guy that got his dick stuck in a Listerine bottle, and it's reminded me of my very first boyfriend, and he was 17. So just for context, just to give you a bit of info about the type of person he was, we were together for about 6 to 8 months. I absolutely idolised him, you know, first boyfriend, tall, dark, handsome, etc. He was a little bit odd when I think back, actually very odd. He was probably Tom Jones's biggest fan at the age of 17. He wore crocodile skin type shoes because Tom Jones wore shoes like that. He also wore like a gold signet ring on his little finger because Tom Jones wore that on his finger. And he would listen to so much of his music that he wasn't really up to date with like modern music because he loved Tom Jones that much. He also had this obsession with tigers. So his bedroom as a 17-year-old boy living at home with his parents was covered in photographs, signed pictures of Tom Jones, and then tigers in the wild. So the Listerine situation.
Pause it. He's like a sitcom character.
Awful. But we've all gone out with people like this.
But that's...
Come on, think back.
Leather jackets. Did you say leather jackets, or have I just put them in
you
one in
put
my
them
head?
in a leather
Right, so I've
jacket.
put them on.
She
I've
said
just filled the gaps
crocodile
in.
shoes.
Crocodile shoes. And as well, just for a second there, when she said he was up, she said he's obsessed with Tom Jones. Then she jumped to tigers, and she went in his room, signed She just said signed photos of.
I thought she was going to say
tigers.
tiger.
I thought she was going to say.
Oh, I thought she was going to say Tom Jones with tigers.
like the tiger. He got a photo of a tiger from the zoo, and then they'd like put its paw print on a little bit of ink. And there's you seen her? There's a tiger sign.
So weird, isn't it? But when you think back, I don't know how many girlfriends you've had in the past, but I had like a lot of boyfriends.
I've lost count.
Loads.
Millions.
Some weird ones. When you go, what? I find people absolutely fascinating who go, right, I'm going to pick one or two things and that's me done. To be obsessed with.
Yeah, I'm going to pick one or two things. I'm going to make them my entire
I've
existence.
never done that.
And then that's it. I've always
I'm
found it
envious of people like this. Like, what? He gets so much pleasure from Tom Jones and tigers.
So much pleasure from Tom Jones that he doesn't even know any modern music. As
No,
a
he
17-year-old,
just loves it
he just
so
listens to Tom
much.
Jones. And tigers. I wonder if he had a photo of Tom Jones with a tiger.
Well, that's what I thought she was going to say.
Yeah.
She'll find out the rest, because why is she mentioning this Listerine bottle?
That's the thing that's got me. He's already.
Where's he getting
weird
his
as
dick
fuck.
stuck? I haven't listened to this, by the way.
Yeah.
Where's he getting his dick stuck?
Oh, it's got
Tiger
to be,
mouth? With Tom Jones' face on? I'm so confused.
Tiger bomb? Okay, go.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So the Listerine situation, he was quite proud about the fact that he was never going to get an STD or an STI because he regularly rinsed his dick in Listerine. He would splash Listerine all over it to keep it clean, and he believed that because it said on the bottle that it kills bacteria and kills germs, that he was never going to get anything like that because of Listerine. Again, I didn't have the heart to tell him that you would have to actually have sex with lots of people who had infections to contract that kind of thing. I think he genuinely thought he could just randomly get it. Wasn't the smartest, the brightest crayon in the packet.
God.
Wow. So he believed that you could just randomly get an STD from like a cold or a random infection.
Yeah.
So he just regularly, for no reason, washed his dick with Listerine.
Do people not talk to their kids? I don't think anyone talked to their kids back then.
No one spoke to him.
Nobody.
Apart from they probably only said, "You turn that fucking Tom Jones off again and stop roaring." Is it you scratched all these holes in this door? What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
Your sister's scared of you.
You better be sitting there great again. I'll come up there and I'll give you the knuckle sandwich.
Why, Delilah?
Unbelievable.
Beautiful, well done. Babadoo, 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 ba. Hi, Chris and Rosie. I thought you'd love this story. So late last year, I'd come out of a 14-year relationship.
Ooh. Back into the daylight.
In a moment of post-dumping delusion, I decided I was that girl and went on a date 2 weeks later. Delusional behaviour, yes, I know. I mean, not necessarily
I don't think it's delusional.
if you've moved on, but, maybe she wasn't ready. I don't know. Lesson learned, never again, she wasn't ready. Okay. I'd rather be on my own if this is the kind of people available.
Oh, God.
Ick 1. This is this guy, right? And I'm not condone. This is just her icks. I'm not saying it's my icks.
Right.
Okay? Or our icks, because I don't think you should. It's not an ick in my opinion. And I'm really icked out, but this is just her, okay? But anyway, ick 1. He has a nut allergy.
That can't be your ick.
It's not an ick.
That's
not an ick. Anyway,
that can't be your ick.
I don't know why, but it was just something to me and made my vagina shrivel up. It's not
Can't
fair.
help it.
I felt like I'd have to carry an EpiPen instead of lip gloss. The romance was fading fast.
So that's a weird thing. So it's interesting. It's an interesting point because it's like that old school, like survival of the fittest kind of thing. Some people see a weakness in someone and see it as oh my God, I'll look after you. I'll be there for you, and a lovely nurturing thing. And some people see, I'm not saying it's a weakness, but it's an issue. Some people see something like a nut allergy and go, absolutely not. You need to look after me.
It takes all sorts of people.
My friend John's got a nut allergy, and you just constantly forget he's got a nut allergy and try and kill the kid every time he comes around.
In my opinion, he doesn't mention it enough.
He never does.
The kid could die.
I have to mention it at restaurants. When we go to restaurants, they go, any allergies? And he goes, and I go, fucking tell him. I'm not going to hospital with you.
He icks out himself.
He icks himself out. That's his problem.
No, I have on multiple times tried.
Multiple times. Jordan, I've just cooked this, and he's literally like, just about to put in his mouth, and you go, oh, by the way, there's nuts in it. He goes, okay, thanks for letting us know. I'll just put that down.
Yeah, bless him. Anyway, she's icked out by it. Like I said, I am
absolutely
not. It's just a
so unbelievably harsh, and I am not on board with her being icked out.
And the only reason I'm reading this out is because the end is funny.
Right, okay.
So I'm not trying to condone. Anyway, the second ick, he's got asthma.
This is fucking shocking. This is
Listen, again,
God.
again, nothing wrong with it. But why did I immediately picture myself fanning him gently during a light jog, and him puffing on his inhaler, and me on my vape to get through the situation?
This is her. These are her issues, not his. These are her issues.
I think in a past life she's had all of these things.
Right. Okay.
And this is why she's got it. Anyway,
Great.
but the absolute final nail in the coffin was the conversation, or lack of. This man looked me dead in the eyes and asked me my favourite colour. I said mine. He said his. Which was baby blue. I made my excuses and left.
Why is that so funny? Oh, the three horsemen of the ick apocalypse. Nut allergy, asthma, baby blue. Taxi!
It says here, please keep me anonymous just in case he tries to chase me down the street, inhaler in hand.
We'll keep you anonymous because you're a fucking dick. You literally,
do you know what it
on
is?
you, that.
I don't even think that, because I'm telling you right now, I think she's a little bit bitter because it says 14 years I gave to a man and this is what I've come back out to. Nut allergies, inhalers and baby blue. I think if she met the love of her life and he had a nut allergy and he had asthma, I don't think she'd be bothered. I think she's just in a bad place.
She's in a bad place and just didn't go on this far. But
we're enjoying
Baby
it.
Blue's hilarious.
But baby blue, that would ick me out.
That's really funny.
Yeah, what's your favourite colour? Baby blue.
Why is he asking what is this? Fucking nursery, how to start a conversation, level 1? What's your favourite colour? I don't know your favourite colour.
Well, hang on, should we say it at the same time? Right, what's your favourite colour? Green.
None of your fucking business. How about that?
Am I not allowed to know your favourite colour?
Business. What's got to do with you? You boring cow. No, my favourite colour is like an army green.
Oh, okay.
Like an olive. That's probably my favourite colour for stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got about 4 pairs of olive trousers.
Just ask me mine.
What's your favourite colour?
Olivey green.
Shut up, man.
Well, the same.
Why are you copying off? Why are you copying off?
I'm not copying. We're just the same.
Pick a different one. Can't be baby blue. Can't be olive green.
Oh, baby pink. Babadoo, 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 ba.
Public service announcement. Second one today. First one, don't wash your dick in Listerine. Didn't think I'd have to say that. Second one, if you are on a date and they ask you what your favourite colour is, make your excuses and leave, because they are not putting the effort in here. They are route one. That is the worst possible. What's your favourite colour? That is the worst thing you could ask someone.
I don't know. I think you get a good impression of someone.
Unless you've got an amazing follow-up question. What's your favourite colour is? What are you reading? Dating for Dummies, page 1?
Well,
what
maybe. Well, I'm not being funny. If I went on a date to someone and I went, what's your favourite colour? And they went like black, I'd go,
Right.
He's depressed.
Who are you going to date with Edward Scissorhands?
I'm just saying.
Jack Sparrow.
I saw a video the other day of a kid dressed up as Edward Scissorhands for like Halloween or something. And I just thought, they don't know who that is.
Well, they might.
What? 5-year-old watching Edward Scissorhands.
You made our kids watch the Mighty Ducks the other day. Our kids turn them off, but some kids keep them on and watch them. Some kids actually go, I'll watch them.
Yeah. Can I tell you how much anxiety I had? Because I loved it. Right? I kept crying because it was just nostalgia all the way through. I was and I was just waiting for them to turn it off. What?
What am I going to say?
What's your favourite film?
No.
Oh.
Never seen it. I've never seen the Mighty Ducks.
Can it? Are you actually being serious?
I've never seen it. Stop, come on, come back. Tell us what your favourite colour is. I've never seen the Mighty Ducks.
Who are you?
I'm a clone. I'm Jim Carrey, pleased to meet you.
What did you watch when you were a kid?
Everything except the Mighty Ducks. I've never seen it. Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I've never seen the Mighty Ducks.
No. Would you like me to watch it with you, was what I was going to say.
It's brilliant.
Yeah?
It's cinematic. It's like, God, why? That's sad.
But weirdly, I used to play hockey outside, and I used to quote it all the time because I used to just quote the quotes that other people said. I used to copy it's knuckle puck time and all that. I've never seen that, but I know what people said.
Sing,
yeah, I said all that, but I'd never seen it. I just copied off what everyone else said. I think it was on Sky.
No, well, I didn't have Sky.
I watched the cartoon, the Mighty Ducks cartoon. There was a cartoon.
This is actually really...
Are you upset?
Hang on.
Hello.
Hi, Kev, it's me. You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm all right. I'm just ringing you really quickly, right? This is gonna. I'm just doing the podcast, and this might upset you a little bit.
Sure.
Do you know my Chris has never seen Mighty Ducks?
Drip. That's terrible, that thing.
That's shocking.
Has he seen the Goonies?
I've seen the Goonies.
Right. What about the Sandlot kids?
The what?
The Sandlot kids.
Never even heard of that.
Oh, Chris.
This is I'm so upset right now. You've got no idea.
Coach Bombay, man.
Coach
he's
Bombay.
missing-
What's that?
He's missing out.
The Mighty Ducks, Coach Bombay.
Ah, nah. Sorry.
Holy shit. All right.
Oh,
Do you know-
Ty.
I don't think I can actually be married to him anymore.
You gotta put it on for him. He needs educated in the Mighty Ducks, like.
Uh-huh. And isn't it, there's 2 and 3?
Oh,
that's
well.
right. The Coach Bombay made a series after where he coaches kids again. It's just come out there last year.
I've seen
Oh,
the
really?
cartoon. I've seen the Mighty Ducks
Oh,
cartoon.
stop trying to claw your way back, loser.
Fucking bullied. I'm getting fucking bullied.
All right, Kev. I just had to let you know.
Buy it on DVD or VHS.
I've got it on Prime. Bought it.
I watch it every year, mate. Like,
And you, because it's
On Guy's birthday.
Charlie, Coach Bombay.
swing. Bada. All right. Okay.
Right.
Love
See you
you.
there. Charlie,
Bye. I knew that would upset my Kev because
Drip? Called us a drip?
I know you're a drip. It was such a huge film of our childhood,
Do you
and
know
I
what?
just assume everyone
I
our
was
age has watched
expecting
it.
the patented you and Kev and your mum and Kate all go, eh? I was expecting the eh, but he just went, nah, drip, which hurt so much more.
Oh, anyway, that's. I'm sorry that
sorry.
took a lot of time up with the podcast. That's really upset me.
I apologise.
Do you think you know your partner though? Like I thought I knew you really well. You've never seen the Mighty
I'm
Ducks.
sorry. I'm really sorry.
Babadoo, 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 ba. Hi, Rosie and Chris. Please keep me anonymous. I've been listening to the podcast from day one and never miss an episode.
I love you. Thank you.
I've been dying to write in for years with the story my husband told me, and I think you'll love it.
I hope so. Let's go.
He's finally agreed to me sending it in as long as no names are mentioned.
Cool.
When my other half was around 12 or 13, he hung around with another lad. Let's call him James. James lived in a street in our hometown in the northeast called Greta Avenue. In this street, it's not Shields.
Right.
In this street resided a girl gang self-titled the Greta Girls. Very imaginative, I'm sure you'll
Wow.
agree.
I like it. I like
already
that,
love
mate.
it.
I'm all about
Already
that.
love it. The Greta Girls had a bit of a mean streak and weren't very nice to James.
I imagine they had their own theme tune and their own dance.
I would love that.
100%.
Being, as my husband puts it, bitchy, self-entitled knobheads.
Wow.
That's what he says there. One day, by chance, the boys were looking out of an upstairs window and saw the Greta Girls shiftily placing an object in a water meter cover in the path.
Right.
When it was clear when the girls had gone,
Yeah.
the boys ran and grabbed this item, excitedly opening the drain cover to find a plastic bag with what can only be described as a burn book inside. Do you know what a burn book is? Have you seen Mean Girls?
Yes.
You haven't, have you?
No.
You've seen the
musical?
musical? You never told me you'd never seen Mean Girls when we watched the musical.
The musical's better.
The musical was great.
The book's better.
I don't think there's a book.
If you've not read the book.
Oh,
God,
don't
that's
be a
embarrassing.
dickhead.
That's embarrassing.
We can tell you read Mighty Ducks the book, have you? Mighty Ducks the book.
Oh, I've read all the Mighty Duck books.
So a burn book in Mean Girls was where they just wrote horrible stuff about people.
Oh,
But it
like
was
a
novel.
burn. Right,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
God. Oh God, they found that in a drain.
Yeah.
So the girls have stashed that in a drain and these lads have found it.
Yeah.
Holy
So the burn
shit.
book contained the scribblings of teen girls, things like Emily thinks Josh is fit, Chloe is a slag, things of that nature.
Classic.
Yeah. There was only one thing for it. My husband, a well put together individual as an adult, might I add, took the bag into James's house and in it did a shit.
I guessed it because it's the only thing you can do.
It's absolutely would
That's
never be my
incredible.
go-to thing.
That's
is just shit in
incredible.
something. I don't understand men.
So he's shat in the bag and he's going to go and put it back so that
So?
when they go back to get this burn book, the book isn't there and there's just a turd there.
No, he's shit in the book.
Oh, wow.
Has he?
Yeah, with the bag in.
Oh, he took the bag into James's house and he did a shit in it with the book in. Yeah, he's not shit. It was should have shit in the book, really. He then put the bag back into the cover and left it there for the girls to find the next time they went to write about Shannon being a bitch, etc.
Wow.
He has no idea what came of the bag or the discovery of the bag, but is mildly haunted by his actions.
Yeah.
I personally think they deserve it, and it's a pretty funny story.
Well,
This
I've got
haunts this guy.
I've got a sideways. Well, if he's listening, mate, I've got a sideways slant of what could have actually happened here. The poor bloke from Northumbria Water could have had to come round to check the meter and found a carrier bag with a book and some human shit in it, and probably quit that day. I'd quit.
Oh, God. Babadoo, 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 ba. Reverse ick.
Nice.
This just says, Nout makes me moister than an oyster than when my husband...
Sorry.
I like that a lot.
Moister than an oyster.
Because oysters are typically very moist, very wet.
Okay. Good God.
Yeah. Nothing makes me moister than an oyster than my husband wearing his cap backwards as he does DIY. Or a cheeky wee pencil pop behind the ear.
Why? I really?
Yeah.
God, she listened to Limp Bizkit back in the day, didn't she?
Aye. Hello, Rosie and Chris. Long time listener, first time emailer.
Hello.
Listening to your episode where Rosie is talking about being on slop duty in primary school.
Why is it so funny? It's because it's you. It's you on slop duty. It's so funny.
That's what it was called. It was literally
Yeah.
called slop duty. Fantastic. It unlocked a memory I had of when I was in school. School was mint, man.
Was it fuck?
We didn't have a slop duty, but we did have a water monitor.
Right. What,
This
for
was
like a water fountain?
Yeah, this was a pupil that stood between the two water fountains we had in the cloakroom / bogs. Their job was to press the button to make the water come out while you drank.
No,
I think we had this.
No way.
I genuinely think we might have had this. I can't. Or
Why
whether I
couldn't
just-
students press the button by themselves?
Well, because if I remember correctly, people take the piss.
Right.
People would have just been at it for ages,
Right.
just taking the piss and messing on. So there had to be like water monitors. Yeah.
So another kid in school got to decide how thirsty you were.
Yeah, basic prefect.
But they got to decide how thirsty
You
you were.
weren't a prefect, were you?
No.
Oh God, the power! It was.
You've had
brilliant.
enough now.
Yeah.
No, I fucking haven't. You have. You've had enough.
Well,
Move along.
listen. So if you had a squabble or didn't get on too well with whoever's turn it happened to be that day, they just wouldn't press it, so you couldn't get a drink, and their mates would get more than the 10 seconds allocated.
10 seconds.
Teachers didn't give a shit, and the water monitors had all the power in this situation.
That's fucking unbelievable. Oh, how did you get kidney stones? Oh, because the water monitor wouldn't let us drink water. It wouldn't let us press the button. I'll press the button myself. Got me face.
By the way, the amount of drinks that we make for our kids, I don't remember this is on Instagram so much, but it's so true. I don't remember drinking when I was a kid.
I take water with us everywhere now. I'm gonna fucking dry up.
What?
What's
Honestly,
happened?
and if I don't, I have a headache, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, I don't remember ever drinking at home. Do you?
Nah. I remember the first time.
Speaking of,
Have I not told you about this? The first time, it was a lad called. If I've said this on the podcast, I apologise. There's a lad called John, and he was in my French class, and I remember.
Oui.
Sorry, Jean. A lad called Jean. He was in my French class. He was from Shields. He had, I'll never forget it, it was a bottle of Evian on the desk next to us. And I remember going, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, what? You're not allowed that? And he went, you are? He went, you're allowed to drink that? And the teacher went, can you get that off the desk? And he went, I'm allowed a bottle of water. And
Like
she went, oh.
from the doctor.
You know, but she was like, yeah, it was like, and she went, oh, right.
I've got a
It's the first
prescription.
time but then, like, uni and everything, it's fucking bottles of water, and God knows what they do now. They've probably got fucking backpacks on with straws where you just,
Yeah.
just constantly like a fucking starfish.
The only drinks I remember at school was the milk, obviously, and you didn't get juice at dinner time.
No.
Do you remember sometimes it would be your treat and there'd be juice, and you'd be like, "There's juice."
Really?
Do you remember? In my primary, I do
think
remember
I
that.
brought a carton of Ribena in.
Of course you did. Oh, you
Yeah.
had a packed lunch, didn't you?
Packed lunch, carton of Ribena.
Of course you did. Every
And,
day you had a Ribena.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? So a milk in the morning, then a carton of Ribena, and then literally fuck all until God knows drinking bathwater later on.
The only other
Shocking,
drink I remember drinking is the little cartons of the juice that you didn't use the straw. You bit the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bite the bottom, squeeze it.
That's the only other drink I remember.
This patter about two water fountains next to each other has unlocked a memory of something that Carl told me the other day that I completely forgot about.
Right.
Do you know Carl once?
Me and Carl went to the same school. Is it about school?
No. So Carl, for some reason, right, one of his favourite things to do is just remember times in the past where he's been an arsehole and laugh about them.
Great.
It's his favourite thing. Do you know once he said it was either Manchester or Newcastle, and he had his business card, bank card, and his personal bank card, and he went up to the cash machines, and there was two cash machines next to each other, and he put the personal in one and the business in the other, and he was going between the two cash machines, checking his balance and getting money out and stuff. Apparently there was a bloke turned up to use all the cash machines, and Carl was jumping between two of them like a fucking DJ, right?
That's
and apparently
horrible.
he turned around and this bloke just went, mate.
That is
And he was
awful.
like, oh, sorry. I'll only be 1 minute.
That's
Just like,
awful.
what? Just fucking unbelievable.
I miss cash machines. I haven't been to one for a
can't remember
long.
the last time I used a cash machine.
Me neither.
Mad, innit?
Oh,
Yeah, mad.
do miss a cash.
I tell a
machine.
lie. I used the one across the road from the pub. If I'm
Don't
going out.
lie to me.
I actually got a shock. Fuck you.
Babadoo, 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 ba. Really quickly. Hello, I was listening to the Reverse Ick episode and thought of a random surprising reverse ick. The first time I saw my boyfriend making dinner for us, he got a garlic bulb out the fridge, and to open it, he crushed it with the heel of his hand against the chopping board to separate the cloves. Very surprising turn on.
What?
Easily pleased. He just broke a garlic bulb. But I think you would cock that up.
I'd hurt my hand.
You would cock that.
Yeah. You'd look away. I would do it. You would hear a shout, oh, you'd look away. You'd look back and I'd have a bandage on. I'd have a bandage on and I'd be necking the Bairns Calpol. I'd go, I've hurt my hand.
Oh, God. You would.
Although, like Jamie Oliver and that, you see them do it. They put the knife, they put the side of a big knife like that and they bang it like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Should have married Jamie Oliver.
Shouldn't we all? On the subject of reverse icks, I wrote down a couple of reverse icks from a guy we work with called Jack, who does the filming when we do Please Keep It
yeah.
Anonymous. He
told you
told
so?
me two reverse icks the other day. The first one is really, I get it.
Is it about girls?
It's like a little turn on about his girlfriend.
Okay,
I
nice.
really get the first one. The second one just made us feel a bit sad for him. The first one is when my girlfriend strokes the back of me head while I'm driving.
Oh, nice.
So you can be driving along and she'll lean across and she'll just touch the back of his head and the back of his neck.
Oh.
So I
We
imagine,
used to
like,
do stuff like that.
We did, didn't we? Now I'm like, don't fucking touch us, I'm concentrating.
When does it all go to shit?
When you have kids. Next question.
Yeah.
And he's this one. So that first one makes you nostalgic and really happy about this. This next one is it's essentially a basic human right. Reverse ick. When my girlfriend brings me a water as well as getting herself one.
Oh, that's sweet though.
Well, I mean, just bringing him a fucking water.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
but it is
Clearly,
sweet.
she's not on water monitor.
She didn't
Otherwise,
have-
she'd be
yeah, she's
cracking that whip a bit stronger.
She didn't have to, I suppose.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Yeah.
From
Cute.
sexy to just servitude. That's marriage.
Babadoo, 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 ba. Thank you so much for listening and watching this week's episode of Shagged, Married and Annoyed.
Yes, thank you so much. And as always, if you want to get in touch at shaggedmarriedannoyed@gmail.com, send us whatever you want. We will keep you anonymous. And if you want to send a voice note in of anything at all, it is 07874 406650. Big love. Bye.
Bye.